Good morning. It's time for another writing lesson. I hope you're having a great day. I sure enjoy seeing your work. It brightens my day to see your smiles on our Zoom meeting, and I love reading your writing and seeing the math you're working on. You're doing a great job. I'm so lucky. They always give me the best kids. Okay, today we're going to do writing about the story Can Pig Nap? You've already watched the video of me reading Can Pig Nap and helped me read it. So now you're going to do some writing about it. As I mentioned in the reading video, we're going to be writing our opinion about Mouse. This is just the first time we're talking about opinion, so we'll just talk a little bit about it. We'll learn more about it later in first grade. Your opinion is just what you think. So you have an opinion about what is the best topping to put on pizza. Some people think sausage. Some people think just cheese. Some people like pepperoni. Your opinion is just what you think. What's your favorite holiday? Some people think Christmas. Some people like Easter. Some people like the 4th of July. Your opinion is just what you think. When you give your opinion, when you're talking or when you're writing, you need to have reasons for your opinion. Tell the people what makes you think that. So if you said pepperoni is the best topping, you could say, I think pepperoni is the best topping for pizza. I like pepperoni because it's spicy and I like spicy foods. That's your reason. If you said, I think the best holiday is Easter because I like finding the eggs that the Easter bunny hides in my yard. One time I found one filled with candy. So you're going to give your opinion and reasons. And because we're writing about a book, our reasons have to come from the book. That's called evidence. You're going to look at the words and pictures to explain why you think that way. So you're going to be writing about whether or not you think Mouse is a good neighbor for Pig. Now, to be a good neighbor, you can't just write about things that would make your neighbor in your neighborhood a good neighbor. You can't say, Mouse is a good neighbor to Pig because Mouse plays ball with him. Does the book say anything about Mouse playing ball with Pig? No, it doesn't. So that can't be our reason for thinking that Mouse is a good neighbor. Or if you think Mouse is not a good neighbor, is it because you can't say Mouse is not a good neighbor because he never shares? Do we know that? Is there anything in the words or pictures that show that Mouse does not share? No. So that can't be your reason. Your reason for thinking Mouse is a good neighbor or is not a good neighbor has to come from the book. Do you understand? So what you'll want to do your assignment is to reread the story, and while you're reading it, look for evidence. Look on every page and see, does this give me a reason to think Mouse is a good neighbor or a reason to think he's not a good neighbor? And I will tell you, either answer is fine. Your opinion is just your opinion. Just like there's no one right answer about what's the best topping on a pizza, some people like pepperoni, some people like cheese. Either one is fine. What's the best holiday? Some people think Christmas. Some people think the 4th of July. Either one is fine as long as you have a reason for thinking that way. So in this book, you can think Mouse is not a good neighbor, or you can think Mouse is a good neighbor. Then you're going to say why you think that way. So look at the words, look at the pictures, and then write to give your opinion. Do you think Mouse is being a good neighbor? Look at all the way through the book. And like I said, either answer is correct. There's not one answer that's better than the other. You can think he is a good neighbor or Mouse is not a good neighbor. Either way, it will be correct. So now, when we're done with the video, You're going to go reread your story again, Can Pig Nap. If you want to watch the video of me reading it, you could do that too. And then in your journal, you're going to write your opinion. To answer the question, was Mouse a good neighbor? Now you can't just say yes or no. I won't know what you're talking about. You would have to say, I think Mouse is a good neighbor, or I think Mouse is not a good neighbor. Then give your reasons with evidence from the book. He was a good neighbor because, or I think he is not a good neighbor because, and use the words and pictures from the book to help you explain that. Okay, so it's not a lot of writing, but you will need to write your opinion, is Mouse a good neighbor? And from the book, why do you think that? This is the first time we've done this kind of writing, so you might need a little help, but you'll do your best, and whatever it is will be fine. We'll be doing a lot of opinion all first grade long, so don't worry. Just write your opinion and give some evidence. Thank you.